Soft ambient music fades in. Narrator speaks calmly and clearly. On a quiet morning in Portugal, the country woke up to a headline that immediately captured the world's attention. Portuguese police had suddenly closed off an entire area, blocking roads, restricting access, and preparing for what they described as a major search operation. The mission? To look once again for Madeleine McCann, the missing British girl whose disappearance has haunted Europe for 16 long years. But this time something was different. This wasn't just a routine review of old evidence. This was a coordinated operation involving special teams from Portugal, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Three nations, one mystery, and a hope that maybe, just maybe, a new clue had finally surfaced. Music deepened slightly. To understand the weight of this moment, we need to go back to May of 2007. A British family was on vacation in a small resort in Praia da Luz, Portugal. The children were asleep in the apartment, while the parents had dinner just a short walk away. Everything seemed peaceful, ordinary, safe. But when Madeleine's mother returned to check on the children, she found the window open, the curtains moving with the breeze, and Madeleine's bed empty. In an instant, a family holiday turned into one of the most famous missing child cases in modern history. Over the years, the world followed every twist and turn. Hundreds of theories, thousands of tips, and countless investigations. Yet despite all the attention, no definitive answers ever emerged. 16 years passed. 16 years of hope, heartbreak, and unanswered questions. And now, the case is back in the spotlight. Sound of distant helicopters, soft tension music. The newly sealed-off area lies near the Arade Dam, a remote region surrounded by dense trees and rugged terrain. It's a place that had been mentioned before in the investigation, but never searched with this level of intensity. Police units arrived early in the morning. Drones were launched into the sky. Specialized dogs were brought in. Forensic teams began scanning the ground, inch by inch, looking for anything that might have been missed all those years ago. German investigators joined the operation with advanced equipment capable of detecting disturbances deep beneath the soil. British officers monitored the process closely, coordinating with their Portuguese counterparts. But why now? Why this location? And what exactly are they hoping to find? Authorities have remained tight-lipped. They refuse to confirm whether they received new information, a new witness, a new lead, or a new piece of evidence. But the scale of the operation suggests that something significant may have prompted this renewed effort. Music softens, narrator slows down. One of the key figures connected to this area is a German man who lived in Portugal around the time Madeleine disappeared. He has a long criminal record and has been considered a suspect in recent years. Investigators believe he may have visited this region frequently. Still, none of this proves anything, and the police have emphasized that this is simply a search, not a conclusion. For 2 full days, teams combed through the land. They dug carefully. They collected soil samples. They searched the water along the riverbank. Every movement was deliberate, precise, and methodical. Journalists gathered outside the restricted zone, watching from a distance. Helicopters hovered overhead. The world waited. Again. Pause. Gentle, emotional music begins. Imagine the weight of 16 years. 16 years of wondering what happened to your child. 16 years of waking up every day with the same question: is she alive? Or is the truth something far more painful? For Madeleine's family, every new search brings a mix of hope and fear. Hope that answers might finally come. Fear that the answers may be devastating. And yet, they continue to wait. They continue to believe that the truth, whatever it may be, will one day be revealed. This new operation may or may not uncover anything. It may lead to a breakthrough, or it may simply eliminate another possibility. But what makes it important is that it represents something the world has not forgotten: the determination to keep searching. Music rises slightly. As the 2-day operation progresses, investigators remain focused. They know that even the smallest detail, a fragment, a trace, a clue buried deep in the ground, could change everything. And while no one can say whether Madeleine will be found or whether this search will finally bring closure, the effort itself is a reminder of how powerful the pursuit of truth can be. In the end, the story of Madeleine McCann is not just a mystery, it is a story of persistence, a story of international cooperation, a story of a family that refuses to give up. And perhaps, somewhere in the quiet hills of Portugal, the answers that have eluded the world for sure